Welcome to the first episode ever of Shop Talk. Luke Davis and James Ackerman here. But this is a pilot, I guess. Let's test the waters of the pilot episode of Shop Talk.
Yes, sir. So what's on the agenda?
I don't know. I seen something pretty fucked up this morning though. Actually, it was. Did you know this? I should probably actually look this up. Actually, we'll bring it up once I get it up. But in California, if you're sending your kid to school, they have to have a flu shot.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
I think some places are doing that already.
Oh, really? Yeah. I actually had no fucking idea.
But it doesn't mean shit because it doesn't fucking. That's not what you're going there. Like, that's not the problem right now.
Oh, no, 100%. I just thought it was interesting. I seen that this morning. I was like, the hell?
Yeah,
I had no idea.
They tried to do it in Australia with football. Football is going back and playing. And I know, I didn't really follow up on it, but I know at the time a lot of them were refusing to go back. And they weren't allowed to go back if they're going to have flu shots.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Big players too. They're just like, no, I'm not doing it.
Oh, I mean, if they think about Nova Scotia, if they told everybody here that to send your kid to school, they had to get a fucking flu shot, people would be going fucking nuts.
I've never gotten a flu. Everyone keeps asking you getting the flu shot. I'm like,
I've never got one either.
Yeah,
I'm not like.
I thought that was for like 80-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I'm not like against them. I'm not for them. Never got one. I probably never will unless I'm old and maybe need one someday. But
just waiting for the Bill Gates COVID serum.
That's right.
We can all take.
That's right. Another 10 years.
That kills me. That fucking like I'm a conspiracy. I love the conspiracies, but like there is no COVID conspiracy that I've heard that I could really legitimize and get behind.
Oh,
like
not
the
one.
Bill
Yeah,
Gates
I agree.
one. People like I read a fucking huge article that someone posted and shared about all the conspiracy of it all, and it was just like 10 tons of shit shoved into fucking 2-ton bag, and like there might have been one or two little pieces that were like, oh, that could be true. But it's bullshit. They're like, oh, someone predicted this was going to happen. Like Bill Gates knew and was talking about it.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking that big of a concept to believe that at some point in the future we were going to run into something that we hadn't run into before that we weren't going to be able to control. Like that is sci-fi 101.
Yeah.
This is not fucking news. And
no, you're right. Something was bound to fucking happen. It happened sometime. It sucks. It sucks. This, but
it's to say that it was planned, and the same with fucking old. Not defending everything he does, but old fucking Jeff Bezos.
Oh, Benzos. Yeah.
His stock profit went up 100%. It's like, you motherfuckers weren't all ordering the shit.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't make you order the fucking shit on Amazon during the lockdown.
No, 100%. You're right.
He has the fucking platform to fucking survive and thrive with you all staying home.
Fucking right.
But you guys are the ones ordering it.
And he's not the only one selling stuff online, too, at the end of the day. Mm. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of... You fucking definitely can support a local business online as well, too. So there's not, like...
But I just don't get... Yeah, all the conspiracies and shit and
they're
control
fucking,
with the mask. It's just kind of fucking dumb.
Fucking nuts, man.
You spend $1,000 to put control in your pocket and fucking carry it around with you, man. Like, that's it.
I swear to God, I've heard, like... There's still people that straight up think it came from freaking animals and stuff. Like that old AIDS theory of the monkey thing.
Did they discredit the wet market thing now? Is that completely discredited?
Discredit what, sorry?
You know how they said that the COVID came from the bats?
Oh, the bats.
Is that completely false now?
I actually have no idea, to be honest with you.
Mm. I mean,
I don't even know what they're saying. I don't know what they're still saying. What created it, what they think created it, I have no idea. Yeah,
because there was the bats for a while, and then there was obviously talk that it was something that was leaked that they were testing, but now, the average dude is apparently a fucking scientist and a biologist, and
that's the worst.
Case studies his whole life. It's like no one knows the half of what they're fucking around with.
Oh, you know what fuck I mean? No, yeah.
Like I didn't look into it, not fact checked.
Yeah,
but I heard
we can fact check it if you want me to bring something up.
You can look if you want, but I saw an article, something that said. I don't know who was doing it, but there was like an AI test or AI studies or whatever they're doing, and they ended up shutting it down because the AI the computers started talking to each other in like a language that they didn't understand.
Holy fuck.
And they figured it out, and they weren't really saying anything interesting, but they weren't planning on the computers being able to...
That's scary as hell, man.
Whether that's true or not, I didn't look at that.
Just one sec, I got it half typed up here. What AI study shut down because...
Computers were talking to each other.
Computers were talking to each other.
But I learned that from that social dilemma. I didn't ever really... I just never looked into it, how AI works or like programming works, how they don't tell the computer what to do. They tell the computer the result that they want, and then it's kind of programmed to then figure it out on its own.
Yeah.
Like how to get you to engage in your phone or whatever it is. I didn't understand that's how AI worked. Didn't realize they didn't have...
They got me good because I engage all the time.
Yeah. I've noticed that too now. The fucking Facebook app started... It won't even show you what the message sometimes was written. It just says you have a new message, so you have to click on it to even see who sent it.
That's true, actually. Sometimes I find too. Sometimes it'll you can barely read the message, and sometimes it'll show you like half the message. Yeah. Like you almost don't even have to open it because you can read half it. Other times, I actually never even thought of that.
Dumb fucks. This person commented on this thing. It's like, I don't fucking care. Like, I didn't even comment on the fucking thing. Like, I don't care. Like, they just don't get anything.
Oh, even the bots on Instagram nowadays is fucking insane. Like Barstool Sports are like one of the bigger platforms will post something and it's just you just like click comments and it's like thousands and thousands of comments and all it is fucking bots.
Yeah,
it's it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, and
like the amount of like I imagine you get them in your like on Instagram and stuff, like your private messages through direct message and stuff, like all the time. It'll be like semi-normal name. It's almost like they're half catching on nowadays. The normal names are getting a little better with it instead of just a straight Asian dude with a name you can't even fucking read wants to send you a message and you look at it. But
do you still get the Facebook friend request from cam girls or some shit?
No, that's what I don't. Mine's all Instagram. I get constant people in my constant bots in my DMs looking to
reach
screw
out to this
around.
Business, they want to work with you kind of ones. I keep getting those. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know. Hey? Yeah, they'll be like, they want you to be an ambassador.
Oh,
so
yeah.
reach out to them. It's
that's
like,
the classic.
No, you fucking don't. But I don't know who the fuck is still being fooled by this shit. It's like 1999 Windows way of fucking hacking people.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it fucking works if they're fucking doing it. It's clearly.
Fucking right, man. Just
and how many thirsty fucking people are looking for that request to be an ambassador?
Everybody. Perfect. Well, maybe we should talk about kind of what we're gonna do on the podcast, obviously we're gonna rant like we just did, and kind of discuss topics of everything really. But
stuff,
we're gonna do some guests, get some guests on here, and some guys that own some local businesses, some people that work for the town, just some
interesting people.
Yeah, just interesting people. We're gonna get them on here, shoot the shit, and hopefully we can provide some entertainment, and we don't just look like losers on microphones.
Because we don't talk enough shit all day.
Yeah, that's right. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been so much shit talk. It just turned into we have to have a podcast.
Yeah, you don't even need to leave the comfort of your own home anymore.
Yeah, fucking right. Beauty, man. Everything's working good too. We're recording still. The cameras are all good.
Yeah.
And another thing would be really cool too is if we, like when we have a guest on, we have a couple in mind too, all ready to start. So we got the ball rolling a little bit here, guys. We got it rolling, but if we had it so you guys could send us in questions, we could post. We'll get an Instagram page or something and post the guest like a week prior or something if we line them up, and then people could send them in. And
guest.
Where we have that, we can you can send like a voice, like a video of you asking a question, and we'll play it on that. And then like I can put it when I edit the thing and put it right in, and it'd be awesome.
Sweet. Yeah.
Be a lot of fun.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. So.
And do even if you guys know of people around town that are kind of interesting or something, send out a suggestion, and we'll always be looking for cool people to come on and talk some shit.
Exactly. So what have you been?
I keep sipping this beer. I'm gonna be fucking pounding here in a minute.
I almost poured both of them into the glass.
Yeah. It probably could have fit, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
But
what have you been watching lately?
Watching. I'm a bit of a Bachelorette guy. I'm watching that. That's a bit foolish. That's getting a little bit foolish. And besides that, not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot, really.
That True History of the Kelly Gang last night under 2 recommendations, and it was fucking trash.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You're saying it had nothing to do with the Kelly Gang whatsoever?
Well, like, I'm not a big buff on the guy. I don't know that much about. Like, he's an Australian icon.
Yeah.
But for anyone who doesn't know, he was a bush ranger I think he died at 25. He was dead at like 1870 or something, and he was on the run for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it was fucking.
What was he? What did he do?
So I had to look it up, because the movie didn't tell. All of it wasn't wrong. Like,
okay, yeah. Some of it was factual.
So what I gathered last night from fucking looking it up, he just did some petty crimes, and his mum kind of sold him off to sold him to a guy to help him, and he was a criminal, and he was arrested a bunch of times, spent time in jail when he was a teenager, and he was like stealing horses, and then he shot a police officer in his house in the wrist, and that was what kind of made him go on the run with his brothers in his gang.
Yeah.
So I think just general robberies and thuggery.
But he was just a loose
in the
fucking
70s.
cannon,
Yeah, and then anyway, he had the big metal or whatever he made it out of, the bulletproof armor. That was his last shootout. He was the only one in that shootout that survived, and he got hung in a jail and stuff. But the movie depicting him of this skinny little, like, 'cause it was like a punk almost, and they wore dresses, and it was just like, this motherfucker was a big dude with a beard, and was like something they idolized. Like, they hid, like, the people helped him hide for like 2 years because they respected what he was doing and the outlaw, and it just made him look like some punk psycho who wore a dress, and like, it just kind of, it just, and for it to be called
so Buddy was
history,
he was this crazy, and he was also a cross-dresser.
Yeah, but then for it to be the true history, and it's just like, because right at the start it said that this is not true, and then it faded away, and true stayed true history of the Kelly Gang. It's like, anyway, it was fucking bullshit. It was a waste of my fucking time. And now all these people are going around.
Don't watch anything about the Kelly Gang on Netflix.
But then people are going to go around and be like, oh, like, you know, that's going to be their impression. And it's fucking wrong. It's so fucking. I mean, anyway, it could be some of it right, some of it's wrong.
There's a lot of fucking movies like that though too, where like you'll get excited to watch it. You find there's a documentary on a topic you like or something that's got nothing to fucking do with, or it's just portrayed fucking terrible.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like, side note of a movie that I get living overseas is that everyone expects me to be a fucking buff. On Australia, they're like, does that actually happen? Does this, like, is that right? Is that this guy? And they'll be like, I'm like, I fucking know, man. Like, does it really? Does that snow there, and this shit? I'm like, holy fuck, man. Like, I didn't write the book. Like,
I've been to fucking everywhere.
Oh, but I would say almost daily someone asks me a dumb, well, not always dumb, but a pretty dumb question about Australia.
Oh, guaranteed. Like, I was definitely a culprit of that when you first moved down.
Yeah, like some of it's
especially if you've never been, I guess.
But it's like the generic stuff's fine. It's when someone asks you like, have you been to this place where my cousin lives, and you're just like, what? Like, why would, like, anyway. That's the classic. Yeah.
Out of everybody in Australia, there's more than 100 people in Australia, but I don't know your cousin, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
And they start sounding shit out to you. They'll be like, he's from like, but like, and they start like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sam, your cousin Sam. Yeah.
I don't fuck with people enough though. I should just lie and tell people whatever they.
That'd actually be decent. Yeah, I did know your cousin actually. We used to, he's a bit of a fucking nerd, to be honest with you. Everyone used to pick on him a little bit.
Yeah, nothing beats my buddy's story of his dad fucking bullying Keith Urban in high school.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. He's from where I'm from, like, pretty much exactly where I'm from.
And he actually bullied Keith Urban?
Yeah, he went to my friend's dad, Adam. His dad apparently bullied Keith Urban. And then
That's actually fucking legendary, to be honest with
yeah,
you. We don't condone bullying, but I mean, he turned out pretty fucking good. So
I mean, apart from
he's got some
drug binge there for a while, I guess.
Everybody's got their ups and downs, I suppose, but he's definitely got a hell of a career anyway.
Yeah, he's popular over here.
He's fucking huge.
I don't think he's that big. I mean, he's a big deal, but he's not.
I feel like I did know he was Australian, but I honestly forgot or didn't even think.
He definitely
honestly.
does a lot more action over here than
yeah, definitely. Honestly, because he doesn't. Even when you hear him in like an interview or something, he doesn't really have the accent. I don't think.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, he's been over here for a while.
Yeah, fuck him. Fucking. Anyway, musicians getting a little carried away.
Yeah, I actually don't mind a couple of his songs. That is awesome. His old man bullied him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he went to a concert now or something like that and just like went backstage or something, was just like, "Hey, motherfucker, remember me? Remember me? Grade 10?
Yeah.
Let's go find a locker. I'll shove you in it."
Well, that's apparently what he did. That's the other part. I think that's what he told he did or something. Anyway.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Man, you know what? Do you know what kids don't do anymore? And I just remembered fucking swirlies, man.
What are swirlies?
When the bully would take some kid's head and put it in the toilet and flush the toilet with their head in the.
Was that a thing at your high school?
I think I was even a little bit. I can remember it happening once, but I think it was more of like a joke. Like it wasn't quite a bully, but I remember I think that maybe was more my parents' generation.
Yeah, because that's intense shit.
Because man, and that generation was just fucking nuts with bullies and stuff. Like they would show up to school, one kid would have braces, and his life was over.
Yeah.
Like God forbid he's trying to fix his crooked fucking teeth. He's trying to straighten them out. God damn it.
Can't really. I mean, I remember dumb shit. I just can't remember any like crazy, like old school stuff like that. Like, I think it's just verbal abuse and fights, but there was nothing like.
Oh, honestly, like
sadistic shit.
Yeah.
Someone's head in the toilet. I mean, I remember lighting toilet paper on fire in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And breaking stuff.
But it wasn't that fucking off the rails in high school, but we had one kid almost burned down the fucking school one time. He was smoking in the bathroom, threw a cigarette in the garbage can or something. Almost lit her up. And then there was another. But like, I feel like I graduated in 2012, and what we got away with in high school, and like even the way everybody talked and everything.
Yeah.
That was only fucking 8 years ago, man, and it is a world of difference. Like, we have lost some words. Since then, we have lost some fun words you cannot say anymore.
Well, the other thing, too, is the lack of... I know schooling's done differently here, but the lack of fear from the young kids to the older kids. Like, I remember when we first started in high school, because you start in high school when you're 12. Well, you turn 13, but you're obviously probably 12 when you start.
Yeah.
And there's dudes there that's 17 that can drive and go to fucking adult jail.
Yeah.
You just stayed fucking clear. And then when I was in grade 12, these fucking kids thought they were tough.
And they just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they just fucking... Anyway.
Well, that's like the kids nowadays. Like, even like the young kids, like 13, 14, they'll fucking walk down the road. If you're by yourself and they got a crew of kids, they'll start yelling at you. Just...
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just stupid, like, just ignore it half the time. But, like, walk down the road the day and some kid called me a freaking FAG. And he was like 13.
Yeah.
There's like 8 of them. What are you gonna say to them? But yeah, they got some balls.
Yeah,
They got some freaking balls.
Because there's just no real repercussions.
None. There's none, man.
There's
like
not that fear of that anymore.
Dude, even the skate park, for example, in town. Like I don't really go much, but like just with the shop and and like Justin, and the boys they're always there all the time, and like. What the stories I hear of some of the fucking young kids over there is fucking mind-blowing for the town chair. Like, over there in the middle of the day, adults who pay fucking taxes trying to just skateboard and enjoy a day off or something like that, and you got 13 or 14-year-old kids on the roof of the fucking gazebo over there ripping off shingles.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck possesses you to rip off shingles off a roof? Like, it blows my fucking mind. Like, they go in, they don't use the skate park, they don't use fucking anything. They just cause a fuckload of shit, and it's just like I don't feel like the kids were that fucking. Obviously, kids are shitty, and they always been. But man, there's just no repercussions. Kids don't give a fuck anymore, man. It's wild.
Yeah,
they don't care.
That is true. It's better. I don't know what to do to I don't know what you do.
Oh man, and even on like the rant and rave in town, there's this little bastard. I won't mention the name, but I think the kid's like 14. You'll see him posting on there. He like gets in like fights with adults on here, and like all I can say is if you're on the rant and rave and you're arguing with with a 14-year-old, I mean, you may want to look at finding a hobby as well. But
99% for just people like just looking and shit.
I'll just go out on a limb and say it. Anybody writing in the rant and rave 90% of the time, who are you?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen you in town. Nobody knows you. Like it's insane. You see these people argue and they like put down businesses and stuff like that. Nobody fucking knows you.
Yeah.
You never know the names that like say this shit or want to talk the shit on there. Like it's such keyboard warrior foolishness. Like fake accounts and just man, it's just a God.
But you
shitty page.
Like people. Like there can be some value. I remember.
There definitely
there's some
be
value.
Some great posts in there.
There used to be somewhat of some value in there. People would actually ask and get opinions and stuff. But just like on a professional note, it's seeing like when people just tear things apart, and it's just like, but did you ever go and speak to the business about the issue that you had and try to rectify it, or did you just jump straight to Facebook and
fire one off 10 minutes after it happened without thinking,
with no context, with no
100%.
Like there's always two sides to every story. Not defending every business, but it's like, what did you do before this to get to, you know what I mean? Like
100%.
Anyway,
or like the best ones.
Sorry, I was gonna say.
Or no, but you have a business you would know firsthand is like some people will come in and they don't tell you anything, they don't say anything. You feel like it's a complete normal transaction, and then all of a sudden they leave and something gets like somebody writes a review on you, and you're like, what the hell? That person was just in here, like they were really nice to me. I was really nice to them. What the fuck was it? Well, what happened? Why did they go home and write a fucking review?
And every business owner good business owner is going to do whatever they can to make you happy, even if they 100%. Even if they think that potentially they're not in the wrong.
Yeah.
But the reality is too, I think majority of people can use their better judgment on seeing reviews.
110%.
Like,
there's always two sides of a story, right?
Yeah,
so
when you see the review, because when I worked in bars.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can that's a bad reviewing industry, but you always tell.
I can imagine.
If a review starts off from the moment I walked in the door, that motherfucker has fabricated that story.
100%. He was looking for something.
Yeah.
The moment I walked through the door, you were looking for something.
Yeah. This is going to be
for damn sure, man.
Some part of this may be true, but the rest of it is bullshit.
Yeah.
They just cake it on so fucking thick. Like to me, a perfect review, let's say for a restaurant, would be because you can't review a place after the first time. Like unless you had a super horrible experience, don't review a place the first time. Yeah,
I agree with that 100%.
If you've been there how many times and you put,
it's every time's the same or something. Yeah.
But like when people would come into a restaurant and be like, I had to wait 45 minutes for my food. It's like, yep. You were here on a Friday dinner time rush.
It was fucking packed.
You were told when you sat down it was going to be a half an hour wait or whatever.
Yeah.
And anyway. I think most people, when I look at reviews at places, if a place has 3 stars, you're probably going to walk in thinking something might be a little shitty.
Yeah.
If it's in the 4 range, you know that it's probably pretty good.
Oh yeah. But even, it's funny even when you see I'll just bring back the rant and rave. Half the shit I see on there for complaints are the one I see all the time is people are too fucking shy. If you don't like something, speak up. If you don't want to speak up, shut up.
Yeah.
You got no right to complain. If you don't want to bring it up when you're in there or bring it up to the person, your problem, whatever in there, don't go home and write. That's insane. If you're too shy to bring it up in there, too fucking bad.
Yeah, because if you did the right thing and you said right, I'm writing this review. I brought up and if you don't want to bring it up in person, fine. If you bring it up in a private
message or something, exactly.
Email, I tried to call them. I did this. They did this. I feel they didn't rectify the situation. Then fine. If you want to write a review, if you're that mad, write one. But the other thing too is when people write a review, it's then maybe sometimes follow up on it if they did help you out afterwards.
100%.
If they said, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's just
Oh man,
like,
it's just
people don't get it, especially it's not Walmart. You know what I mean?
And
that one review
100%.
can stop 10 other people coming, and if what because you were having a bad day or
exactly,
they
exactly.
might have been short staffed, so you didn't get the service you needed.
110%, and maybe they were just fucking run off their feet, and you didn't get quite the attention you expected to get in there or something.
The amount of times I worked in a bar and people would be like, things would be taking a while, and you're like, sorry, there's a couple of people are sick today, and why don't you just call someone else? It's like, how many staff? Like, this is not Walmart. This is not, Sobeys. It's not
the other thing people don't understand is, too, is how fucking expensive it is to fucking have a fucking staff. Like, that's not fucking cheap either, paying people to work. So, and it's not just paying them their hourly wages. It's fucking, at the end of the month, it's fucking paying all that bullshit tax and everything on it.
And the other one that pisses me off, and this is a rant, is fucking people that just say, well, no business is perfect. No business deserves 5 stars. It's like, you're not Gordon fucking Ramsay, man. Like, you're not, like, come on. Like, you're not, you've taken a fucking course on this shit and like, you're sitting there with your notes. Like, and especially if you're going to leave a 1-star review, you better have a novel of a reason as to why you've done that.
Fucking right, man. Yeah. And it better be fucking decent.
Yeah.
Fucking reviews, man. They can just...
I think the best review that I've had on me personally was when I was in a bar, and I had a couple of dicey ones, but some were valid. Yeah. But
the younger years.
The best one this is just strictly bartending, was so where I worked in England was a pub with rooms.
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it. It wasn't a hotel, it was a pub with rooms. So the rooms, the hotel, I think they tried to split it up, but essentially those reviews would just combine together.
Yeah.
And it's a big fucking... It was a big rant on the rooms. This was wrong, that was wrong, who gives a shit, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then the kicker, the last line in this guy's fucking comment was... I did not appreciate the bartender displaying his body art and calling me mate.
Oh my god, calling me mate!
What did I do? I don't do the fucking rooms. This guy thought that irritated him so much that he was like, I got to get this last little fucking thing in.
Oh man, that's amazing. But funny enough, you even say mate. Like I've had people, like other Canadians too. Like they'll be like, man, you say boys too much, and it's just one of those things that you just fucking grow up saying. You can't like.
Well, the other one too,
and who gives a fuck? He called you mate. Like, come on, stay. If that's gonna bug you, stay home. Just stay the fuck home, please.
And that's the other one too. It's never happened to me, but I've heard it a bunch of times. Is that people, especially like you go up to a table like, hey guys, it's as an expression for a group of people.
Yeah.
It's not hey men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know guy isn't it, but guys to me is a very general expression. And the amount of times I've heard people say that a group of women were like, we're not a group of guys. It's like,
oh my god, yeah.
It's not a derogatory comment. That. It's just you, the group of people.
100%, yeah.
But anyway.
Oh man, some of the people that get offended by that too. It's just like, holy, like to go, hey guys, can I help you out today? And them going, actually, we're girls. Like, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just seen you come in and literally what like I did nothing wrong. I said, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Like, holy fuck. There's this is we're just to a point now. It's fucking nuts, man.
I'll tell you one of the other good ones.
It's fucking nuts.
Waiting tables. I didn't at that time. I wasn't waiting tables. I just went out from behind the bar to take a payment. It was at Christmas, and I think it was like £1,200. It was a lot of money, that table. So anyway. I was just like, this is what you owe. Here's your bill. Here's the machine. And this guy comes up and he's just like, oh, yeah. Like, can you do me any less for cash?
Yeah.
And I looked blankly. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a fucking yard sale, man. Your bill's your bill. It's not doesn't like.
You're an actual business here, buddy.
At £1,200, like that's like $2,500. Like, nah, man, we're not striking a deal for cash.
Oh man, that's another one though. Just the shit people come in to ask you, man, blow your fucking mind too.
Yeah. The hustling of the deal.
The hustling, exactly. Like, would you go to Sobeys and ask for a fucking discount on your groceries?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
I don't deal with it. I guess I didn't deal with it too much in the industry I'm in now, but a quick tidy up is like, no, that's a haircut, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But
there's just. Oh yeah, man. But that's the thing. Everyone's always looking for a deal. And at the end of the day, I mean, even
And
I'm shopping. There's nothing wrong with looking for a deal, man. Like you're trying to save money. You're trying
to people be honest, especially with you.
That's the best. Yeah.
It's just like, what do you have on for sale at the moment? Like,
that's excellent.
I have this much money.
100%. That's perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And I'd rather people, say that.
Or
say
even
that's
if,
too much money for me. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
I wasn't expecting it to cost that much.
Or if you just say like, is there any chance you can do a better price on this?
Yeah.
And if it's something that's a little old or something, you might go, yeah, sure. And if it's something that's brand new and just on the shelves, you're gonna go, fuck, sorry, man. It literally just came through the door. I need a chance to sell it at least.
But that's the best way of doing an honest review that you don't need to go online for. Is if you looked at something and you just said, "Oh man, look, honestly, sorry, that's just too expensive for me," and you had a bunch of people saying, "That's too expensive for me. That's too expensive."
100%.
You're not going to get it in anymore. You're not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
honestly, a review like that would be a decent review for the company, because if you had a bunch in like that and they were all worded nice and not bad reviews, you're going to go, fuck, maybe I should fucking change the price. This many people are on here, just let me know like they feel it's expensive.
Saying
like,
someone's
fuck.
ripping someone off and saying that they had good quality stuff, but it was out of my price
just a little too 100%, man. Yeah.
But I don't know.
100%, man.
Suck.
Oh, do they ever? I'm just gonna take that camera again.
Yeah.
34 minutes in.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking first episode of Shop Talk here. The episode or the name could change. Who knows?
Yeah.
If we
did no checking of this.
Yeah.
We didn't know
if we get off this and that name's taken, then we're gonna have to go We're gonna have to do something else. Also, we need a good like a banging freaking theme song at the start.
I know.
That'd be awesome. Like I wonder if there's any what song we can use
we should just sing it ourselves.
Yeah. We'll get a beat maker.
Yeah.
Everybody's rapping nowadays.
I think we were talking that again, like a segment of like looking at videos that are, you know what I mean, like to bring up content on there, and people could suggest content.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Or man, we'd love to do any questions. It doesn't have to be questions for the guests. If you just, we got a question for me and James, send us shoot us a question. We'll get an email and an Instagram go up tomorrow, and it's Sunday afternoon right now.
Yeah,
we're hanging out in the studio.
So I've been saying I'm balls deep in watching Love Island.
Oh man, I gotta watch it.
Did you watch the first one?
I did watch the first one. Yeah.
I don't remember. Like Maggie's been telling me.
Love Island was most of them were Australian, right? Like that Harry Jones dude.
No. Love Island. There was a British one I think that started it, and I think the British one there was different than the American one, where I think.
I'm a big Bachelor and Bachelorette guy, but I can't.
Yeah, no, Love Island was the one.
Love Island. I watched one of them though. There was one they weren't allowed to have sex.
I think that was the British one. I think
they were allowed to make out.
If they hooked up, the money that the couple at the end would win would be deducted from that pot.
I think that was one. I'm almost positive that was the one I've watched, but I don't think I finished it. I think I only watched half it, maybe.
But I watched the American one. Whatever season I watched, season 2. So I think it was. I don't know if it was the British one or not. But anyway, season 2, they're on like a rooftop in Vegas because they admit it's quarantine time and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it seems to be going on it's like a lot of episodes, and it's getting dull, but but it is.
I might give it a watch later.
It's mindless fucking trash, but they did like a pretty fair job in fucking. I shouldn't say fair job, but like they're not all fucking poster fucking people, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, they try to make.
See, that's the one thing that's why I actually love those shows, because you have like the Bachelor and the Bachelorette, and everybody that comes on is like a model or like Miss Tennessee or da. And then Love Island, you just have your freaking whoever the fuck looked half decent sending an application. They're fucking. I mean,
none of them are. There's one that's like she is like two that just put together so like. But they're all put together, so that's whatever. But every time I watch it, I just keep thinking like. Because they do the slow-mo entrance and the fucking six-pack and all this shit.
Throw the oil on them, blessing them up.
I just think I can never not watch that show and just think, what if they just sent in a real John in there, like just fucking,
awesome.
Just kind of a bit of a gut, a couple of tattoos, smoking a dart, like
every time it cuts to him, he's got a beer in his hand too, and he just fucking guzzling.
And they're all, I know they got to talk the way the show wants them to talk, but I just want one guy to come in and just like, I'm just looking to fucking get around here. They're all like, I'm looking for love, I'm looking for this. It's just like, Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah. If it happens, it happens. But if I get lucky out here, yeah, we're all chill, bro.
Yeah, I got some time off work and up here in a penthouse with some beautiful women. And but they don't. I don't know because if they are, then because the biggest problem with that show and most of these shows, I think Big Brother had the winner where they showed.
I've never really gotten into Big Brother. I know what it's all about, though.
But they showed content. Like, it was just kind of them goofing off a lot of the time, and then they'd have fucking nights where they made them do shit, and it was more filming and shit. Yeah. But these ones are so... like, every conversation is a heavy conversation, and they clip it all together like that. Yeah. It's like, show us like 11 o'clock when you fucking stuck a bunch of liquor to them. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know how much they're drinking in there. Like, around those pinnacle moments, you see them with something. Yeah. But they never admit it's alcohol. So.
Oh man, that's like with the Bachelorette, the amount of wine and stuff that's always on set. Yeah. I'd be fucked on there. Yeah. Like I wouldn't even be able to talk to a girl because they'd just be like. Every night they're like, "Oh, cocktail party, let's get the drinks going." I'd be fucking happy.
Well, yeah, because that'd be the fucking best if they just sort of were like, you know,
loving the drinks, chit chat, having a good time.
John and Kate are paired up at the moment, but twist is John's had 15 beers. Yeah. We're sending him on an overnight trip with the new girl.
He's in Kate's ear and he's talking politics for fuck's sakes. Yeah, but he's mangled.
Yeah, That's what people want to see.
Fucking right, man. I agree.
Yeah, and it could just be average-looking people. I just want to see people making fools.
That would honestly be awesome if they had like anybody under like on the 1 to 10 scale, like 5 and under, and it was just like find your soulmate, all, just like people below mediocre looking. It'd be awesome.
Because that's what we had when the last podcast we did. That what was that show where they were in the bubbles and they didn't see the person? They got to know.
Oh, fuck. I watched all that. That was Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind, yeah.
Put the dogs in there, man. Put the fucking...
Yeah.
Put some real people in those bubbles. And see how Love is Blind when they open it up. And that's Trevor from fucking the site, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell me, fuck, they didn't know what each other looked like when they like first came out. Like how some of them just got married and stuff like that. Like give me a break. There just doesn't. I know looks aren't everything, but my God, my God.
Just once, so you want to see one of them just go, ooh. So the episode I just watched, they had the recoupling, so no one was getting evicted. They just had to recouple. Yeah. And the one, whatever her name is, she's kind of crazy, and. Everyone else had been picked.
Man, I'm trying to think of some names on that show. I can literally picture some of them.
Oh, no, sorry. This is on Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Not Love is Blind, sorry.
Or Back to Love Island?
Back to Love Island, yeah. This is the recoupling and they're picking people.
Yeah.
And so everyone, the 5 people before him chose who most people thought they were going to choose. And this guy was kind of like, well, he's just left.
Oh, yeah.
And his little speech and she starts smiling. It's just like... Just once, it'd just be like, I'd like to see him stand up and just, might as well, let's go. Just kind of looking kind of annoyed and like, well, I got no fucking choice here. So I wanted her, but I had to pick last.
Oh man, that's I was when they brought them out too. I was praying to God that one of them was just gonna when they open the doors, they come out and they first see each other, and that one would just be like.
Yeah, god damn. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. This is bullshit. But yeah, it wasn't the case. Man, what's the other one? Just got me thinking. This was hands down. I watched the whole thing, loved it, but it was probably the dumbest like matchmaker show or whatever, and it was the Bachelor Listen to Your Heart. It was the musicians that went on there, and then they got play music together and get together. It was the most whack thing I ever seen in my fucking life, but it was funny.
Didn't hear about that.
It was fucking funny. It was out of control, but bunch of music, it was a bunch of these musicians. They're all just so just over dramatic and stuff like that. It's just everybody on the Bachelor, Bachelorette's over dramatic, but it was.
But I couldn't do that. I could it's different with when there's a group of people, but when it's one dude.
Oh yeah.
Or one girl, and they're all being the one dude would probably be alright. But then, again, it's these dudes. It's just I just want to see one of them just say "Oh, you kissed her and you kissed me." Then I thought it's just and just trying to be real and be like, There's fucking 24 of yous.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting action when I can get it. Like
that was the last season of The Bachelor with Peter Weber on there, man. They had the fucking dude. So it gets down to like the last 3 women, and they do like fantasy suites. So it's like the first time the whole night he spends the night with each woman. And then one of the fucking girls tells him, like, right at the back, she's like, you know, if you sleep with anyone, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, obviously he fucking slept with them, and that was the only one he didn't sleep with because she was religious and didn't want to do anything. But it was like, how can you tell the guy this? He's dating all of you. Yeah. You fucking signed up for this. You agreed to this. I'm sorry, but like, any man in his right mind is probably going to take advantage of the next couple nights in the fantasy suites.
And imagine this guy's ego when he comes out after 25 women or something.
And he was a real nerd too, so he, like,
yeah. And you never see on these shows either one of the 25 women just be like, fuck this, like, this guy is not my fucking style.
Their buddy's a doofus, man, I'm out. Yeah,
yeah, this show's fucked.
Yeah.
Or like admit it, or they get on the camera and just be like, yeah, I'm not really for or against it, but there's a cash prize at the end, so I'm going to play this motherfucker.
Fuck it. Yeah. So I'll play it out. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I just want to see, they need to get more real. But I don't know where this shit can go. Like,
they're getting down there now.
I feel like 10 years ago there was more confronting stuff on reality TV, and now it's just kind of dulled back down.
It has dulled back down, but that's a good fucking point. It was, I would say 2006, 2012 was wild on there, man.
Yeah, like Big Brother After Dark, and they're like fucking just putting anything on there.
Oh, it's unreal. I was trying to, I can think of one there that was fucking nuts. The small dudes, small people, big world, or something like that. It was like all the family of midgets.
No, I didn't see that.
Like, the guy that
for a while,
it's just crazy.
Like Hulk Hogan had a show.
Yeah,
like, people that weren't interesting. The other thing that fucking, it's still, I guess, kind of happening today is fucking every profession had a job. Like, remember, like you'd have like ice road truckers. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then you fucking have gold miners. Like, oh, it's kind of cool. And then the next thing you know, it's just like
you're giving one the electrician freaking central here.
Yeah, Bob's accounting services. Like, you know, Bob's got 50 tax returns to do today.
Yeah.
Like, it's not interesting, man. Like,
let's follow a red seal plumber around today and see what he does.
Yeah, and all the professionalism on the construction side in these shows is unreal.
Oh, I know. When really you're at a construction site, there's a bit of anything from freaking racism to drug use.
Yeah. Fucking, we have to flip this house in 24 hours, but there's a random drug test.
Yeah,
half the site hasn't shown up today.
Yeah. The boys are fucked.
Yeah. But and those shows kill me.
They are good.
Where, we redid this whole house in 24 hours. No, you didn't.
Yeah, fuck.
Bar Rescue's the best for that. We did this in like
3 days. Yeah,
they did not.
Yeah, I know that. Bar Rescue's awesome though. It's literally just the same. John Tavern's a fucking man, dude. Fuck, I love John Tavern. There's not too many. Yeah, the guy he's a legend. Tells it how it is.
And that, like, shows like that, it's just like, it's just so the same, and every time you're just like, yeah, fucking.
Oh, exactly. Every episode's the exact same. Yeah. You know exactly what they're going to do. He's going to go. It's going to be run like shit. It's going to be a shit show. He's going to scream at them. One of the staff's going to flip back over to him, probably leave. They're going to all then get on his side, work together, do it in 24 hours, and then they're good to go.
The OG... My favourite though is Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay is the best.
I never watched a whole lot of. I obviously have watched a bunch of YouTube videos, but his actual cooking show, I don't know if I've ever watched.
He's got those videos now on TikTok where he just kind of like reacts to people's shitty TikTok tutorials.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, that's amazing.
Funny. But
speaking of TikTok food tutorials, some of you need to chime it in on that. When you're making scrambled eggs, we don't need a fucking tutorial.
Yeah,
if you're over the age of fucking 14, you can make some scrambled eggs. We don't need a tutorial on that.
I got out of TikTok pretty fucking quickly. I thought it was going to be like Vine, where it's going to be funny, and there's just too much shit. And you see when Buddy killed himself, and they're like, all these parents on, get your kids off TikTok. There's a video of a man killing himself being shared around. It's like, there's videos of fucking little girls
literally on Facebook like strippers, for fuck's sakes. Yeah,
but that was know.
No, you're right though.
Let your little girl, your kid. Put his face all on the internet. They won.
That's right.
That's the line you draw is to get them off because of that.
Which
is fair, but you fucking, if your kid's doing those platforms.
Oh man, it's some of the ages too. Like I've had parents come up and ask me, like not to post certain things on Instagram, on my own Instagram, because their kid follows me. And I'm like,
what?
You gave your 10-year-old kid a fucking phone and Instagram. How is that my problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
I post whatever the fuck I want on my page. You're the one that you gave your kid this.
Well, that's in kid shows now. Someone was getting their hair cut the other day, and the kid, they're playing it, and it's like they just talk about like followers and posts, and
that's
it's like what
crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like
That is fucking crazy, man.
This is what is lacking in children today for most people is like that. The gap between being a kid and being a teenager doesn't exist anymore, where it's like that like 11 to 14 15 age has been like closed. So like, you know, when you're like you're like, oh, you kind of see girls, but you're like you're not doing anything.
Yeah, you're super shy. So you know you're into them, but you're super fucking shy.
Yeah, and you're kind of like growing up a bit, but you're still goofing off with your buddies.
Yeah.
That group has just like shrunk. That divide is just like almost like kids are like goofing off, being kids, and then all of a sudden they're just like this young adult.
Yeah.
Like with all like a phone, and you know. That's
a good way to put it, man. I never thought about it that way, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Yeah, the phone literally makes you an adult. You can see anything on there once you have the phone, man.
I think it was like 15 or something, but you couldn't do anything on it.
That was like mine. I could. My parents never got me one until I got a job at Canadian Tire when I was 15 or 16, and then I got my own phone, and I had texting in like 200 fucking minutes for calling. It was about it.
The caps and everything was fun as fuck.
I had unlimited texting though, but it was 200 minutes calling, and I didn't have fucking data till like 3 or 4 years ago, honestly.
Do you remember when sorry, you wouldn't remember. Sorry. There's a school in Australia that they because I'll make that clear. There's no middle school. It just goes from 1 to 7, 8 to 12.
Yeah.
I think they said to primary school, which is the younger one. They said you can't. They don't want kids bringing their phones to school. And I can't send my kid. How am I supposed to know? Blah blah blah.
Holy fuck!
You drop them off. You pick them up.
Yeah.
And if you let them walk home or get the bus, like
how long of a day of school are they doing? Like what the?
And if you've let them find their own way home, and like people did it forever. It's like, look,
100%.
If the worst case happens, like the phone's probably not going to like be very helpful at that point. You know what I mean? Like I could remember my fucking jacket as a kid, and you're giving them a fucking iPhone to take to school.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Oh no, you're right, man. Yeah.
But it also eliminates like self self thought. You know what I mean? Like if they've always got a phone on the go to call, to message, to fucking find something out, it's like you're just eliminating that brain.
Oh yeah.
Everything's
just so easy to fucking
easy
to get.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even understand why now, like with what we have for phones, like really, you could argue why bother learning math? Why bother learning to spell?
Why bother learning anything? Literally, with Google on your phone now, any question you literally have, you have the answer in 2 seconds. Even when you're trying to do like fucking change oil in your goddamn car, type in the name of your car on YouTube and put in how to change the oil on it. Fuck, there'll be like 80 videos on show you how to fucking do it if you didn't know how. Like
my
something that simple,
sucks man. Because of fucking phones. Because I'm just mashing at the keypad in a general direction of where those fucking letters should be. And like, that's it. There it goes. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, my grammar through text is brutal. I swear to God, my screen's like smaller than my hands or something. I can't fucking every message I send, I'm like rereading it. And I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah. But I'm trying to be on it less because I got.
Oh, I hear you.
I think I'm doing pretty well. Like I said, I think that there's times to be on your phone. Like sometimes it's like, well, what else am I doing? You know what I mean? If you're sitting at a bus stop or you're fucking sitting by yourself and there's nothing else going on, like who gives a fuck? People are trying to say...
That's when they're great, man. Yeah.
You should limit your... It's like, what am I doing at this point? But there's like, for me, it's like, I'd be fucking waiting a load screen on my PlayStation and I'd pick up my phone. It's like, you... Fuck, man. Like, just look at the load screen for 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah. Literally 30 seconds be done. Yeah.
Man,
I'm the same way. Like, I get up really early in the morning, so I get up, like, anywhere between 6 and 7 most mornings. Most times it's about 6:30. And I just, like, I'll go take the dog for a walk, and I can have such a productive fucking morning if I don't touch my phone. But I find all the time I'll take the dog for a walk and then come back, and as I'm eating breakfast, if I sit down and watch sports and eat breakfast and pull up my fucking phone, before I know it, I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta go to fucking work. Really, if I don't pull up my phone, I'll end up fucking cleaning the house, tidying the house, getting shit done, and be on the road a little early and be in to start my day. But that fucking phone just traps me sometimes, man. I hate it. I hate it sometimes.
Yeah,
it's so easy.
And the dumb thing is, I'm not really looking at anything. I'm always looking just kind of funny videos, kind of a little bit of fucking whatever.
What pisses me off sometimes is when I know I'm looking at it too much and I'm getting fired up at what I'm looking at. Like just a bunch of bullshit, like fucking politics. Everybody thinks they're a fucking genius nowadays, and all that shit on there. You're just like, oh my god, and you're just pissing yourself off and wasting time. It's such a negative fucking thing, man. It's unreal.
But on that topic too, like I said, sometimes there is just like people, I'm so productive today. I did this, I did that. It's like, well, like if you've done what you need to do for the day, who gives a fuck how you want to run?
100%, I agree. Yeah, 100%.
I'll knock out a couple of hours on the PlayStation some days or more. Yeah. It's like, but I've done everything.
Exactly.
Or I've gotten my shit done, and it's just like, who the fuck are people to say like, well, I was a better day because I fucking looked at a bird out in the fucking woods on my 8-hour hike.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of...
Oh, it's just, who gives a fuck? Yeah.
But I got pretty heavy into that. That's fucking... I got heavy back into playing online. Lockdown.
Yeah. It's easy. Well, especially this time of year, it gets dark at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and you can chat to people and stuff, but I got...
That's my favorite thing with the... Like, the only games I play sports games, but it's... To hop on and just talk to the boys online is fucking... I got great use for it.
But I saying the other day, it's just funny how...
Do we got 2 more beers there?
Yep.
Are they kicking around right there?
Yeah, I can grab them.
Perfect. If you don't mind, there, man, that'd be great. We're getting some beers on the go there, folks. The pilot, we're 54-18 in here. Jesus, this first one will be over an hour. We're doing well. We're thinking the first guest could be Mitch Cook's agreed to do one, so
gracious with his presence.
Yeah. We'll interview Big Man Cook there, and maybe even get David Richardson as a cameo and tell us about his waxing business. I'll take that. Thanks, man. Wow.
But what I was going to say was that I'm a fucking huge fucking culprit for is complaining about stuff without kind of putting into perspective of what you're complaining about in regards to like sort of technology or especially online game. And like I said, I'm big into fucking playing Warzone. I'm not that fucking good, but I enjoy playing it. But you'd be I fucking shot this guy, he should be fucking dead. Or that's fucking bullshit. It's like, motherfucker, we grew up playing GoldenEye. You know what I mean? Like, if you fucking...
Every second kill, you got a glitch, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm dropping out of the plane with 150 people around the world.
And I got complaints.
Yeah. The one, like I just had that thought the other night when I was playing. It's like one building, not even a big building, in any of those games, probably has more... like technology to get you into that building and to play. Like if you're inside one building, and with the graphics and the content and what you can do, probably took more fucking time than the whole of any of those Nintendo 64 games. And you have a
100%.
map that is fucking huge. And I'm sitting here bitching that fucking shot should have killed that fucking person, like a fucking prick.
Oh yeah. That's what it's coming to, man. Even the online, when you watch like a compilation of people like screaming, like people go nuts, man. I used to be crazy when I was a kid playing the video games too, but I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Look, man, because like, you see these groups, people are like, there's a button for reporting people for foul language on the game.
Jesus.
Look,
what the fuck's come up in this world, boys?
I wouldn't get on if I wouldn't get on that game if I wasn't thinking I was going to get fucking abused.
Yeah,
like, and it doesn't happen that much. I want when I hear someone and I killed someone and they scream at me. I just fucking light up. Fuck yeah, and I do it. I say the dumbest shit sometimes in there, just thinking that probably gave that guy a fucking smile. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah.
If you took that personally, it's like you're an idiot.
Oh, 100%, man. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because it's a
Well,
bunch.
you're online and people you don't even fucking know. Like, you're never going to see them. Who cares?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that old thing is like, oh, I'm bullied online. It's like, well, then just turn it off.
Take your mic off.
Mute the person.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, end it.
what do you care about some dude in Uruguay
Yeah.
you on fucking Call of Duty?
He thinks
like,
you're a nerd. Yeah. Who
exactly.
cares? That guy could be a nerd. He could he could be good at math and freaking
because there's a
dorking it up. Yeah.
There's all those compilations of what people say, and I'm always trying to get on there by just saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
I never say anything nothing really offensive. Just I was just kind of.
Oh, it used to be wild. You used to go on there and hear 12-year-old with some racial slurs and friggin'.
And like, it still kills
16-year-olds smoking weed when their parents were at home and shit.
Yeah, you can. I love getting like you play with a random dude, and they'll be chatting, and you just hear the like tap of the fucking thing.
Oh,
the
ball,
table, and you can hear him pulling one, and
and
then, where do you want to land, man?
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
But,
that stuff kills.
Yeah. Not to wrap this up or anything, James, but we're losing battery in this one.
Sweet.
And we're almost an hour deep.
Sweet.
I think that was actually great, man.
Yep.
We flowed fucking awesome. I'm super excited to edit this and but now even seeing this, we could do the odd. I actually had a lot of fun, to be honest with you. We could do like a guest and one of just me and you every once in a while. Like if we didn't have a guest a week, we just do me and you on here and have people sending messages and
be sweet.
But I think we got the equipment figured out. A couple fucking beers here.
Yep.
And
sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I had a great fucking time, and as always, good chatting with you.
Yeah.
And that was
the pilot.
Yeah, that was the pilot, and we'll see you guys next episode. And we'll just call this one the pilot. Next one will be the first official episode of Shop Talk.
Yep.
Catch us later. Good night.